That's right, people. That's right. The Shag Dog's back. Turn that game down a little bit. Yeah. All right. Settle down now, people. Settle down. Spinner Swallow beer review. I am back solo, no jammer. I figure I might do a 1 or 2 beer reviews because the ice storm is coming. I don't know. Last time they had a big ice storm here, 12, 14, 16 years ago, whenever it was. I wasn't here that time. They had power out for like a week or 2 weeks. So I figure let's get some beer reviews in just in case. I don't know why that video came up. Get off my thing. Get off my feed. Yeah, so we're doing Kid in the Candy Store Milk Stout. Beer Advocate gives this one a 89. It's from WeldWerks Brewing Company. It's a sweet milk stout, 7.5% ABV. Milk stout with peanut caramel nougat, chocolate bars, caramel peanut butter. Hold on. Peanut caramel nougat chocolate bars. Okay, it's all one thing. And milk sugar. What's really weird is on a can it says that same thing, but the nougat almost looks like a H, like a hugget. But oh well, what can you do, right? What can you do? Try to make me as a kid in the candy store, and of course the picture you can't see the stuff underneath or at the top because it didn't fit the frame, and I didn't feel like taking the time to fix it. So anyhow, that's supposed to be me as a kid in a candy store, a beer store, candy store though. Let's get into it. Hopefully some of these beers I buy from this place end up flat, and my color looks off again, man. I just cannot get my lighting right, color right, nothing. It's just a damn shame. I might just quit drinking beer. You know what I'm saying? Where is that new shit? They have it on there where you can change your maybe something here. Is it in settings? Visual effects? Yeah. Let's go a little bright, I guess. Maybe. Does that work? Maybe warm? Let's stay bright. Screw it. Stay merry, stay bright. Maybe I'm too bright now, but that's okay. I'll just pour the rest of that in there. I really don't want to drink a strong beer because I might have to work tonight. I won't know until I wake up how bad the weather's going to be. I'm guessing I'm probably not working because if it's going to be icy rolls, I'm not going to work in that. And if it gets worse overnight, I mean, it probably won't be too bad when I go to work, but by the time I get out. But we'll see what the news says when I wake up tonight. Ooh, smells alkali. I've had a couple beers by these guys. They not the worst beers, but not the greatest either. Do smell a little bit of the peanut butter, maybe a slight caramel, chocolate nougat in there, maybe a little sweetness of the sweet milk stout. No head, it's just a film on top. I mean, and look, it's dark, but it's kind of got like a kind of a brownie look to it, I guess. It's not black, it's kind of a really dark brown. Let's do it. Cheers. Just like a kid in the candy store. Yeah, it definitely tastes chocolate, peanut butter, caramel, nougat. I feel like the kid on Stranger Things where he wants to give it a little, I forget what the hell he called the creature he got. Giving him some Three Musketeers and calling it, want some nougat? I never referred to Three Musketeers as a nougat. Is it actually a nougat candy bar? Let's check real quick. Is Three Musketeers a nougat candy bar? I always thought it was just a milk chocolate candy bar. Light, fluffy whipped chocolate, flavored nougat coated in milk chocolate. Anyhow, it didn't feel like have a good nugget feel to me. Nugget, please. Nugget. Yeah, but a slight caramel, chocolate, peanut butter, caramel, nugget. It's not too bad for a nice sweet milk stout. It's the peanut butter mostly, but you do have a little bit of chocolate and the caramel in there, and a little sweetness, a little milk stout sweetness. It's not bad. It does have a little bit of that dryness you get from certain stouts. Anything else on the can? Kid in the candy store, keep cold, drink now. Dialed in beer. Brewed canned by WeldWerks Brewing Company. Check out weldwerks.com. That's WeldWerks.com. And I believe, are they in Colorado, according to this? Greeley, Colorado. And I was going to put just the kid as my name. But I put the beer kid. No reference to the Colorado Kid, which is part of the Stephen King, Shining, and all those other stories. I actually don't know who the Colorado Kid is, but anyhow. Interesting. Yeah, not bad for a milk stout. Have I had better? Yeah. But it's pleasantly good. You know, it's not great. It's all right beer. Which is funny because I got another beer. It's peanut butter beer. I didn't know this one was a sweet milk stout. I bought it. When I bought it, I just looked at it. Even though it does say milk stout really small down here, but I thought it was probably an IPA or a sour or something. So what would I give this beer? It's kind of flat a little bit. Not that a stout should be highly carbonated or anything, but it's kind of flat. But it's not bad tasting. I'd probably go B minus and B minus and a swallow. It's easy drinking. Nice little peanut butter, chocolate, caramel taste in there. Mostly it's peanut butter, but kind of like some of those other peanut butter beers you're gonna get from the Halloween ones, or doesn't taste like real peanut butter because I don't think you can make real peanut butter taste in beer. I think it's just impossible to make it taste like real peanut butter, you know. Yeah, so B minus and a swallow. There you go. You heard it here first. Since I got a lot of beer left, speaking of kid in the candy store, what would I call some beers that are candy themed beers? And I'll tell you what style they would be. First off, hop tarts. If it's a beer called hop tarts, it'd be a fruited pastry sour. Next one, gummy brew beers. Bears like brew beers. A tropical wheat ale. Chocolate stout bar, of course, would be an imperial stout. Sour Patch Pilsner, it's a tart dry hop pils. A lollipop lager, a fruity light lager. Jawbreaker IPA, which would be a triple fruited hazy IPA. Cotton Candy Kolsch would be a vanilla berry Kolsch. Rock Hop Candy Ale would be Pop Rocks inspired sour. Tootsie Hop Roll would be a chocolate porter, tasting like a Tootsie Roll. And Skittle Blitz IPA would be a rainbow fruited IPA. Some more candy flavored beer names. Nerds and Suds would be a mixed berry sour. Reese Pieces Please would be a peanut butter milk stout. Butter Hop Crunch would be a buttered popcorn cream ale. Caramel Apple Ale would be a spiced amber ale. Bubble Yum Yum IPA would be a bubblegum IPA. Twizzler Whiz Beer would be a strawberry Hefeweizen. Whatchamacallit would be a malted chocolate stout. Sweet Tart Saison would be a lemon raspberry Saison. Fun Dip Dunkel would be a vanilla Dunkel. I'm probably giving breweries inspiration here. And Snow Cap Stout would be a chocolate coconut stout. All right, some over-the-top Shag Dog special names of beers. Just for something with sugar or sweet, we'd have Grandpa's Hard Candy Lager, Diabetes Double IPA, Sugar Rush Slush Ale, Dentist Nightmare Stout, Cavity Crusher Sour, and Sweet Tooth Triple Threat. Yeah, so there you go. Pretty fun stuff. Fun. Now, I thought about Kid in a Candy Store. What would be some other good ones for a beer? Maybe WeldWerks could come up with some of these. Man Child in a malt shop. Grown Man in a gummy shop. Old Dog in a new candy store. Old Dog, new candy store. Kid at the beer counter. Too many cans, not enough hands. Mom said one beer. And Dad Bod Candy IPA. And then you got Candy Corn Kolsch, some candy beer mashup some more. Gummy Worm Wheat Jawbreaker Juice IPA. Chocolate Barley Wine. Bubblegum Bruiser IPA. Sour Patch Pills. Cotton Candy Cream Ale. That'd be a good one. Rock Candy Ale. Another good one. Lollipop Lager, didn't we say that one before? And Nerds and Suds, I think we said that one. Yeah, so there you go. That's probably about it. So I'm just getting repetitive. Now, I did 2 pictures for that. The first one, I kind of had them redo it. I can't remember what the fuck it was. Let's see if I still have it in my files. That particular picture I got there is somehow it's a Joe 6-pack beer review, Spit or Swallow. I don't know who the hell Joe 6-pack is. That's a Spit or Swallow. Should I let the Candyman tempt me? That doesn't sound too good. But the picture I had up before that one had the actual old man saying something. It said beer treats at the top. And then the old man saying, little bubble thing, comic book bubble above his head, is step right up, kid. We've got all the tasty brews. And but I wanted something with our beer review name in there, so I said reimagine the image with Spit or Swallow, and then it came up with all that other stuff. So that's all right. And you can't see it, but there's 2 candy jars down by me. It says Hop Drops and Malt Balls. Pretty cool. Anywho, I was going to do an image like Jimmy Stewart as a kid and It's a Wonderful Life and Hot Dog, Wish I Had $1 million in the candy/drugstore. And then you could do some jokes about Mr. Gower slapping him in his bad ear. Stop, Mr. Gower, that's my bad ear. Yeah. That was the best part of the movie, I think. Especially when Clarence, after he grows up and Clarence says, when they're still showing George's life, Joseph is showing him. I said, who's that? That's George. And he says, you mean the kid that got his ears slapped by the druggist? Jammer, what's up? You trying to enter? Doesn't look like you can get in, buddy. It says your devices are not connected. I don't know if Jammer's trying to get in or accidentally trying to get in here. He heard the word druggist, and he's trying to jump in. Well, Jammer, I don't know what's going on there. Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, if you're on there, it says your devices aren't connected. Maybe you're just watching by coming in the StreamYard. That's what you're doing? I don't know. I told you yesterday I was going to come on. I said I might come on today because, the storm's coming. I was going to do it yesterday, but then you started changing your mind. I didn't want to, you said you had things to do. So I didn't want to, But you're more than welcome to join. I might do one more. Should I show all these things you're saying there? Yeah. Yeah. And it's funny, you're commenting on YouTube and Facebook. All right, buddy. Yeah, I got one more to do. I'm not sure if I can do that or just a drinking and thinking video. I wanted to get this one out of the way. It's been sitting in my fridge since beginning of December. So, yeah. Later, dude. Yeah, that would have been a good one. Plus, I had some other stuff to talk about, but I didn't write it down, and I ain't got time to think about it now. I'm tired from work. Storms are coming. Oh, I was going to do something about the storm coming, like winter is coming, ice storm, kind of combine it with Lord of the Rings, the lady who said, Galadriel, the elven queen, where beginning of the Lord of the Rings, she gives that little intro. And I was going to change it to something to mix between Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings, but have it talk about this ice storm that's coming. And now I can't. I had part of it in my head, like her talking. I wish I could get AI to do that for me, have her voice and that music playing. Yeah, Jammer just couldn't join. It's a weekend. Jammer cannot join on Saturday, Sundays unless it's a miracle. But that's okay. I don't do Saturday, Sundays either, so usually I don't. Once in a blue moon, I might get on a Sunday morning, like after work special or something, Now, if I ever get a job change or I get a normal job, it's Monday through Friday with weekends off, I won't be on any weekdays. It'll only be on the weekends. So Jammer will be doing beer reviews by himself. But I don't foresee that happening anytime soon where I'm getting a job like that. I'm not sure how that damn tag came up at the bottom. All right. Or Jammer do that before he left? He's still in here recording this. It's showing him still in the room in the backstage area. That's funny. Yeah, and he changed my damn name to Shag of Dogs, Shag Dog. Boy, I had the beer kit on there. You changed it on me. Come on now. The fuck? Oh, well, I'll leave it there. Yeah, not a bad beer. I finally try WeldWerks. I thought they were out of Illinois for some reason, but they're out of Colorado, I guess. So let me double check that. WeldWerks, yeah, Colorado. For some reason I was thinking, maybe I think I'm getting them mixed up with I forgot that other beer, and I got one for Jammer too. They do a lot of unicorn beers, and got one for Jammer called, I think that's Lizard King or something, and same as the people who do the unicorn beers from Chicago. Pipeworks, I think it's Pipeworks. Pipeworks, WeldWerks. Okay, yeah. See why I got it confused. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm hoping not to go to work tonight. If I wake up knowing they said do not be driving, I'm not going to work. Because I had the Hurricane Helene a few years, 2 years ago, whatever it was. Went to work, and I knew that crap was coming this way. I was like, man, they should be closing down. This is not good. And what's going on while I'm at work? Trees falling down, a whole bunch of crap, shit rolling off the roof. You can hear it rolling down the steel roof. Couldn't get home for 4 hours. I lived 10 minutes away from work. Every road to my house was blocked off. The closest I could get to my house was it's about a 2 or 3 mile, about 3 miles from work. The closest I could get that day was like a mile and a half. And then finally they got one tree out of the road, went down that road a little bit. They had another tree in the road. That one they removed quickly, and I finally got home. But I was like, I shouldn't have been to work in the first place. I'm always proactive with emergencies and disasters. You don't wait until the shit happens to say, okay, guess what? We're closed now because shit's hitting the fan. You close stuff beforehand just in case. You don't have people from work stranded at work or can't get home because they're stuck out in disaster area because you had them working. Stupid. And I'd call my company's name out, but I'm not gonna because I don't want to get fired. But you know how these people are when you say stuff online. Anyhow, I'm hoping I'm not going to work, and I'll go to work if I wake up and they say, "Hey, it's gonna miss us. It's not gonna touch us." Okay, then I'll go to work. If I wake up and they say, "Yeah, same stuff that they're saying now. Don't be driving. Hazardous driving. Stay home if you can." I'm not going to work. I'm calling in. Or if someone that does go to work drives home in the morning and gets killed, then maybe they'll finally learn their lesson. God forbid that happens, though. Anyhow, I digress. Spit or Swallow beer review. Shag Dog. We'll see you in the next one. If Jammer didn't interrupt me, I would have been done already. We'll see you in the next one.